organization should let him
No,
come?
there's no reason to allow someone to come in and support non-free software in an event that's supposed to be for free software. Debates against developers of proprietary software are unnecessary. You see, their arguments, their values, the values they want you to adopt, are so well known to everyone. Everyone has heard their side so much that it's not necessary to have somebody present in order to repeat it. If I just give a speech, I'm debating against them even though they're not there. It's superfluous to have them there. If you have them there, that means I'm working against a big handicap, because their ideas have been heard so many times, everyone knows them already, and the ideas of free software have not been heard. Most people have never heard them. These four freedoms are freedoms that everyone deserves, and to see this, look at another similar case, the case of recipes. Everyone that cooks is accustomed to enjoying these same four freedoms in using recipes. You can cook the recipe whenever you wish. You can study the recipe and then change it to do what you wish. You know, maybe you like it to have mushrooms in it, or maybe you have to cut down on salt. You can copy the restaurant and hand it out to your friends. You can publish or distribute your modified version of the recipe. The same four freedoms, and it's not a coincidence. These same four freedoms are essential for the same reason. A recipe and a program are both works of practical use. You use them to do a job. And in order for you to be living in freedom, you have to have these four freedoms to control the works of practical use that you use in your life. If you can't adapt the recipes and the programs you use, you don't control your cooking or your computing. And if you're not free to share them, both the original and the modified version you may have made, then you're not allowed to be an upright member of a community. Sharing is friendship, and anyone that attacks sharing is attacking friendship.
Last year, thinks that we shouldn't use GPL anymore. We should just use...
Well, Eric Raymond has never been a supporter of the free software movement. He doesn't believe that the users should, as an ethical matter, have these four freedoms. The purpose of the GNU GPL is to is to make sure every user gets these freedoms. Eric Raymond has never been in favor of that goal, so of course he doesn't support the means.
But do you think that he has changed his mind by doing that?
I don't know. I don't care. Eric Raymond was against the GPL in the 1980s too.
So he doesn't change it?
Well, he's never been a real supporter of free software.
What do you think of the use of BSD licenses?
Well, first of all, that's a confusion. There were two different BSD licenses, and the difference is important. So if you say the BSD license, you've already got people confused. The original BSD license has an annoying requirement about advertising, which also makes it incompatible with the GNU GPL. So you definitely shouldn't use that. The revised BSD license gets rid of that advertising requirement. It's okay to use that if you want to, but just realize that it doesn't defend the freedom of all users. So there are those who will make modified versions and not give the user freedom. And we don't know how big that danger is. But what we do know from history is that we should never take for granted that freedom is safe.
We have to be prepared. Excuse me.
We have to be prepared to defend freedom. or we might lose it.